Okay, it's day 4 and today has been a very productive day. We got a shot that we were particularly desperate to get.
I'm Annie Moyer and I'm a wildlife filmmaker. I love sailing. Sailing's one of my passions. I love being out on the ocean. I did a degree in marine biology. After university, I went to Mexico to do an internship, and one of the things we were looking at was blue whales, humpbacks, grey whales, mangrove monitoring. We were basically looking at conservation within like the Sea of Cortez. The guy I was working with spends 2/3 of his year in the field, and I happened to mention that I really want to go into documentary filmmaking. So because of all the time he spends, naturally he started filming things. He also owns a reserve in Costa Rica where there's an endangered bird called the Umbrellabird that has never actually been filmed before. So I think I'd only been home from Mexico for about 2 months, and I got an email saying, Annie, like, get your butt to Costa Rica now. The Umbrellabird had nested right above the trails in the reserve. So I think within like 5 days I was on my way to Costa Rica, which was pretty exciting. What we were seeing for pretty much the first time, and we were recording it for the first time. To think that there was only 3 people on the planet at that moment that knew how long it takes a baby umbrellabird to fly the nest, that was pretty cool.
That is baby. Just there, and the mother normally lands on here.
I was quite blown away by how excited I got following its life and how excited I was to film it and how much I fell in love with the bird. This one time where we were filming the nest and all of a sudden one of us was like, shush, 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 and they like pointed up into one of the trees and there was a hawk watching the nest, and like that moment we were all like frozen. But the mother flew away from the nest and started dancing around on a branch to draw the attention of the hawk, and it went on for a few moments and it was very nerve-wracking. Because actually she just left the nest vulnerable in a way, but it did the trick because the hawk then flew after her and chased the mother off into the rainforest, and we didn't see her for a couple of hours. So it was, yeah, pretty nerve-wracking.
That is, my friends, the quetzal. He's sat right there.
You find the quetzal in Costa Rica and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like bright green and it's got bright red chest and a big long tail, and it's very charismatic. Whereas the umbrellabird female, the males are quite eccentric, but the females are quite plain. And I just think we forget about those species sometimes. If I can show people what's there, or to encourage people to go, or just to see things that they probably wouldn't get to see. Like, not everyone, if you go to Costa Rica, you might not see an umbrellabird still. Just because you've got the opportunity doesn't mean it's going to fall on your plate. That's nature, and that's why it's great. So I think sharing what we see in the world is really important, because I see a lot of grey walking around. You don't see a lot of bright green jungle and rainforest and bright natural colours. You see a lot of grey and you see a lot of man-made stuff. So just a little reminder daily of what is actually out there and what needs protecting as well, because we're destroying the planet and it's frightening. It's really frightening how much we're destroying the planet. Like, I remember being in lectures and you'd sit there and it'd feel like there's no hope, like no hope at all. Like, why are we even bothering? Like, okay, may as well not even try. You know, it's worth fighting for. If we struggle to remain on the planet and either become extinct or move away, the world will fix itself. The Earth isn't going to stop being. Yeah, it will not be how it is today. Life will never be as it is now. There will be birds again, there will be insects again. Maybe not in the way we know them, but there will be. But we want life as we know it. It's beautiful. That video of the polar bear starving that's been put on the Nat Geo thing, like, it's really sad, and we're doing it, like we are doing it. Deforestation, to think that the umbrellarbird's losing its home. I think just showing little things like that, little rays of hope, watching that umbrellabird baby grow from a little ball of orange fur. And I know that there's so many more opportunities for that out there. There's so many more animals that have never been filmed and need to be filmed, and there's so many more things that, like spectacles in nature that haven't been seen before, that would just be amazing.
It is day 20 and I'm literally walking out as we speak. The very exciting news is me and Murphy get to the hide, the baby flying the nest. He's officially 34 days old, the only baby umbrellabird to ever be recorded in a nest, and then eventually fledging. So 34 days, people.